like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Rob Flux. I'm the founder of Australia's largest property networking group, Property Developer Network, with over 31,500 members in our community.
Rob, what is the valuable discovery from your China buying trip and the Canton Fair?
In and around the construction side of things, so I wanted to see what opportunities there were with regards to suppliers, materials, and in particular prefabricated housing solutions, to see whether or not there are opportunities to bring that to projects and members of our community.
So, Rob, what did you discover in this particular China buying trip and the Canton Fair?
Look, there are absolutely a number of opportunities, I guess, for potential savings to occur. But there is also, I guess, a large number of options that are actually available to almost too many. And so, I guess the number of different suppliers out there, ranging in quality and service and product supply, you have to be very careful with who you choose. But there are a number of quality suppliers out there that are building everything to the Australian standard and can supply cheaper than what we're currently buying in Australia.
So, what is the greatest insight after the China buying trip?
Just the number of opportunities that are actually available to potentially bring cost savings to our projects.
So, not only that, how is ChinaDirect Sourcing and Lindy Chen assist you with the whole process?
Well, I guess ChinaDirect Sourcing helped us with regards to coordinating the trip and giving us an introduction to a number of different suppliers. I guess took us to the Canton Fair, had some interpreters where they were needed. I can say that we didn't need interpreters anywhere near as much as I thought we would, but I guess we were very instrumental in actually introducing us to all of the suppliers.
So, in that regard, what do you see the impact it may have on the PDN community?
Look, it's PDN community is, I guess, 31,500 individuals. So there's a lot of messaging that needs to go to the community to say what the opportunity is. Because they all think differently. I guess it's just trying to show them that there are alternatives to the way that they're currently sourcing their materials at the moment that may bring savings to them. And then individually, I'm sure they'll make up their own mind.
So, given your experience so far, what would you say to someone who is hesitant considering coming to a China buying trip?
Look, I think the first thing is to do a scoping exercise before actually trying to determine that you're actually going to go ahead. Absolutely. You want to go and actually understand the range and quality that is actually available, the number of suppliers, get a feel for what is actually possible, then go back and put that into the scoping exercise of your own project, and then come back as a second trip with any product selection that you may want to take.
So, given that time again, if you knowing what you know, what would you do anything different about your China buying trip?
Probably nothing.
So, what would be the last words you want to say to the community?
Keep an open mind. I guess China supplies a lot of materials in Australia already to Australian standards, and so going in and actually getting it directly from the source has a lot of merit. But there's also, I guess, a lot of challenges